let's go back. Concord Esports had a successful season with the Rocket League team last year. We went from basically championship contenders to down to Helix.
Yep.
Can you go back and talk about that process with losing our last roster and having to find 2 brand new players?
Yeah, so it was really stressful for me because we came off of such a big high with winning the fall championship in ECAC and then hitting second to Fisher in the spring of ECAC, missing the qualification for Texas by 1 game. So it was pretty stressful. So we knew Will was gone, obviously, that semester because he was graduating, but we did not expect ET. ET let us know halfway through the spring semester, maybe a little past that he was planning on retiring and going back home, and which is why you saw it in the Ascend announcement. So instead of looking for 1, we were looking for 2, because a lot of the first stages of the process is we were doing tryouts with ET and Helix. And when we lost ET, that's when me and Austin got together and we were like, now is the time that we can go full swing into getting a crazy roster. So with Austin giving me the green light, I was able to find Samas through Stay Plugged In, but his account was inactive, so I wasn't able to message him. But I saw that he had a Twitter, so I DM'd him on Twitter, and he responded instantly. Got him in with Chase and me, started talking to him, really interested, and then got him with Austin, got him a scholarship offer, all that good stuff, and the rest is history. And then later on, a few months after that, we were still looking for a 3rd, and we relied heavily on Samas to find Sean, because he is another great EU talent. We had tried out a couple NA players and we had a couple lined up, but I wanted really the great feedback that Samas gave us with the EU side of players, and we were able to get Sean literally 4 minutes, or not, sorry, 4 weeks, 5 weeks before the semester started. So the most stressful part was getting the visas, mainly for Sean, situated, because it was such a short turnaround. But it all worked out, and we got the squad we have now, and we're super blessed, and we're off to a great start.
Then rotated really close to Seamus, who's on the solo. Who just got the flip? Who just got the goal? What the heck was that?
Just guide this ball away from defenders. It does get dunked well. Double.
Oh my! Wait, not a double. Oh my goodness.
I don't say I coach. I just more so assist with them in between rounds to make sure that they're good mentally, emotionally. We're not tilting, which they don't tilt, but that's just kind of what we lay out. I asked questions before the old team. We were right around a B plus average. I was asking questions and throwing out suggestions at that level. That kind of help more. At this level, I am asking questions to understand the game at a pro level because of Samas's and Crispy's level. So I'm asking questions so I understand, and also just to get the wheels turning on what other teams are doing in between rounds, why our rotations looked the way they did, why They had a couple open nets, all that good stuff. So I'm mainly asking questions to help me and assist me in the process of understanding their play style and understanding Rocket League at that high of a level. So Chase, now Helix, is not the same player he was last year or even last semester in the spring. Chase has grown to a level that I don't know. I think he knew he could achieve it, but he needed that extra push, and he needed to be surrounded by these players to push him and show him what he needed to do and to fix. And he has grown leaps and bounds. And you can ask Sean and Samas; they are teaching him, they are coaching him, they are getting to where he needs to be. And we wouldn't be where we are without Chase. That he plays a vital role in our roster. And that man can cook. If you take a one-on-one with Chase, he is going to cook you at net. I promise you. So it's really entertaining, and I know he loves this roster, and he's very grateful to be on this team. And he loves learning, and he loves getting better every day. And yeah, that's where he is. So I talked to the guys before they went, and for our first land, I mean, we had scrimmed multiple times. Like, we had a practice schedule, we had scrim schedules, so everything was laid out. But I had talked to the guys, and we all agreed top 4 was where we wanted to be. And because we were such a new team, and the teams that were coming in had been playing together for so long, that we just thought at the time our team chemistry wasn't there yet. But these guys are best friends, and they're always together, always laughing, always playing together. So I think we all knew that we were possible of winning the Hue. And then when we finally got in the games and we saw how perfect we were playing, especially in the grand finals, it was something special. And it was just like the first taste and the first sight of what this team can do as they continue to develop as a CRL roster.
We bought this, like, we literally, like, we're playing fine, we just overcoming. Yeah. Like, we just like rushing challenges way too fast. Yeah. Like it's fine, we've got time. Every time.
And a t-shirt, but we are getting right back into the CMS for Concord, trying to break things up early, and Helix Oh, this is what you would like to see. Concord coming off of the reverse sweep, immediately making a big impact here in this West Virginia game.
They're hot, and they're coming out swinging right now. They're not letting go of any of that momentum. WVU caught off guard, maybe. We saw in every single series yesterday, both teams starting off a little bit slow, feeling each other out, but Concord getting right into it for that $2,500 prize. Their side, and they did not go winless. It's not as if they are immortals who... Oh, and the ball just floating right around there. And yeah, Concord is showing the cracks in this WVU defense right now.
Yeah, the demo came out from West Virginia, which I don't think was the plan there. They were trying to get the ball cleared, but it just got knocked directly around them, and they just happened to hit the demo instead. And there was no one in net for the side of West Virginia. And that free ball that was just sitting there gets easily tapped in. Their favor here, because the more you have possession of the ball, it forces mistakes. And just like that, Concord, like we said, having so much possession of this ball, have added another goal here in game number 1.
And Angel thinking maybe that ball was going into the net, doesn't quite get the touch on it to stop that redirect double tap from coming in.
Out of the zone, it's not looking good for the side of West Virginia, and Concord will take round number 1 here in this best of 7. This type of scenario in grand finals, it's not going to spell good, because then your mental is just not going to be in the right place to stay focused.
We have seen emotional players, but in a game as fast-paced and constant as Rocket League, and speaking of fast-paced and constant, Concord out of nowhere, it seemed like. Tool, full boost, just takes a bad touch, and Crispy, excellent adjustment in the air, and there you go, that demo, taking away that defender for WVU and allowing Concord to equalize. Just in general, let alone through the air.
Indeed, West Virginia on the defense now. What a shot from Seabass, finding that tight angle, and that has put Concord up 2-1 here in this series.
Yeah, Seabass, that is majestic. Just like 360 mid-air and just taps it in. And Concord, I mean, I don't think we did our official picks before the match, but I was expecting WVU to come out and not dominate this one, but definitely at least win one of the first 2 games.
Number 4, it's just not going to be enough.
Something here.
Concord trying to
Catches
put
it.
that ball into the ground. No boost for the side of West Virginia. And Concord will go up 2-0 in this best of 7.
Yeah, and not the start that you want if you're WVU. It's always hard to play down just like in a goal differential, but when you're in a match differential as well, it's even harder in there. I believe that is Concord that we're seeing.
Yes, you can see West Virginia on the far side there. We see
Wave check.
very close.
Oh, a 3-minute timeout coming in.
Ooh, so I guess teams do get the 3-minute timeout. We were just unsure if that's happening there. Force a mistake out of West Virginia, which is not what you would like to see. And Helix, trying to find the shots of 50.
Someone get there!
And Concord forcing out the 50s, forcing West Virginia members to dive.
Look at the boost. Look at, no one has boost for West Virginia in that replay, and that's why I said it was such a big demo for Tool to, I believe it was maybe Helix, maybe someone else. Oh no, Cenas had full boost, and it could have been such a danger, and it didn't matter anyway because no one on West Virginia able to get a powerful hit onto the ball to try and get it out of the front of their goal. Starving and boost management for themselves.
Indeed, Tool trying to get this ball out of the zone, trying to get something going here for the side of West Virginia, but Crispy!
What a shot!
Crispy finding the dribble into the top right-hand corner of the net there. What a touch.
Low boost or even no boost play to make that save, but now the onslaught is still coming. Concord
leading them through here. 3 seconds now left on the clock, and that will secure it. Concord, just like their score here, 3-1, will go up 3-0 this time in the series.
Yeah, and look at them. They're all so locked in. You can tell that they are not going to give an inch. Even though they're up 3-0, they're going to give it everything all the way to the line. And you can see there in the background, the Hugh Invitational trophies.
Putting in front of the rotation for Angel. Angel gets bumped. The double tap will not be able to come through from West Virginia University.
Big-time players make big-time plays, and that's exactly what Tool just did.
Oh, what
the matter? Clears it off the line.
CMAS, the follow-up for Concord this time. West Virginia had the save once again. Tool and Matter.
Tool with the miss this time.
So unfortunate. CMAS, though, finding the goal that Concord needed now. Now, 2 minutes and 13 seconds left for the side of West Virginia University. They have to score here.
To mid. That's a bridge. Watch out on mid. Watch fake. Okay, I go. It's me.
Nice. What are you gonna do?
Beat.
Let's go, boys.
Let's go. I'll throw.
That's your line.
You can.
Yeah,
50.
50.
Nice to play. Nice. I went middle 4.
I have 20.
Time.
I'm dead.
Again, chase last. Okay.
I can.
I'll go. That's the goal.
Okay, I'm 0.
Oh, he's there. Oh, careful. Yeah, 50.
I have 20.
Yeah, nice to play. I'm the break. Yeah.
To corner.
50. I go.
Yes.
Faking, bumping.
Yeah.
1 to 1. Okay, you.
Good one.
Yeah. To top left.
That's it.
Oh,
yeah.
You. Nice to play. Days open.
CMAS, the person who has scored the first goal for game number 7, finishes it for the side of Concord Esports.
All right, and here we are. Who are we speaking to?
Hello, this is CMAS from
CMAS.
Hello.
The game-winning goal. Talk us through what happened there. Overtime didn't last very long, and you were able to steal it away.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really, to be honest, I can't even remember what happened. It's kind of all of a blur to me, but all I know is that Helix and Crispy, they played amazing, and I managed to score the overtime goal and win the series.
Now, CMAS, when you guys came into the semifinal, you guys were able to pull the reverse sweep of Illinois. What was going through your head when you guys were down 2-0 there?
Yeah, when we went down 2-0, we kind of just like, we were thinking to ourselves that we were playing better, like we kind of like losing to ourselves kind of thing. So we were just like, as long as we just don't make any mistakes, we'll win, and that's what we were thinking.
Yeah, you guys did such a good job of overwhelming WVU, just managing to keep them low on boost. Was that something that you guys were particularly trying to do, or just something that happened naturally?
That's not kind of the game plan we went into, because obviously our game plan, obviously don't really want to say too much, but
No.
we were focusing on one specific thing, and it managed to work. They couldn't counter how we wanted to play or anything like that, so we're glad we won.
Yeah, very, very good. You guys played amazing in this best of 7 series. Question is, what's the next big plan for you guys?
I think next we have the Kentucky LAN, the BBB LAN, and then from then it's CRL, and then hopefully Worlds, and then yeah, win everything, bro.
It's no secret that we just got back from the LAN event, and then y'all won the whole competition as Concord's first ever LAN event win. You want just talk about the pool play first, like the round robin.
The round robin. It was 12 teams there, so we played 11 matches. Our first day was 6 matches. We went 4-2. We played all the hardest teams in day 1, so 4-2 wasn't a bad result. We lost to Maryville and WVU in a game 5. And then day 2, it was easy. We didn't even drop a game in day 2. Went to bracket play, went down 0-2, hit the reverse sweep. We knew we were gonna win. Like, we were down 0-2. It was a weird feeling. It was like down 0-2, and I was like, we're just gonna win. And then WVU came, and from there, like, we did replay reviews, everything. We were structured, and we got the sweep, got the dub.
Most of these would start to get considered here, and I feel like we have to take a look specifically at the playoff bracket for this event. Dude, where did Concord come from? I know from EU, but like outside of that, like genuinely, what on earth is this team?
Well, it's classic NA mentality, especially for the NBA. Like, we have good players here, but why not just take them from EU? You know, they're bored in the Europa Leagues. Like, get them over here, because exactly what Maryville's kind of doing. And honestly, Concord, I'm a believer. They're looking so unbelievably talented in the tournaments that I've been seeing from them lately that it's actually definitely very scary. People are like, what's Concord? Oh, that's a no-name school in quals. You are about to have the most rude awakening of your life if you run into them in qualifiers.
It's so...
Speaking of CRL, we just basically had our first CRL step.
Yep.
Heading into that direction. Can you talk more about what happened and just like what direction you're excited for this team?
So, as of last night, we won the Collegiate pre-jump 2 tournament. So that was super cool. We're 2 for 2 on collegiate tournaments. The guys are super happy and super stoked. So are we here at Concord. And I think after that win, obviously winning one LAN and winning one tournament, I guess winning the LAN, the biggest question was, can we do it online? Because majority of CRL is online. And winning that tournament online showed that we are not one-dimensional, and we can win both sides of competitive esports. We're excited for the future, and hopefully we will we're going to win some more.
We're back! It is Concord and Harrisburg in a best of 5 with a 1-game advantage to upper bracket team Concord. No bracket reset, just the 1-game advantage. So we'll be getting out of here potentially earlier if Concord is still playing like Concord. You know, kind of like that. First goal coming in by Concord, as the names are actually, unfortunately, they joined the wrong teams. Cough. Tournaments have been going. They have won the Hue Invitational, hosted actually in or by the Harrisburg squads. From like an annual event that they run, and not gonna lie, they've been doing pretty well ever since. Helix gonna get a second goal within 30 seconds for the upper bracket birthed finalists. They're coming in and looking just as speedy as ever. That's going to be, unfortunately, a touch that Nex is just not able to get. T, not going to get that one, and that means Crispy going to have a wide open goal. That's a tough one from Harrisburg. I don't really blame them. With under 30 seconds to go, you kind of have to full send, but the timing just not there for Ticarel. And I believe that is all she wrote. Concord putting themselves onto match point for the grand finals of the Colleague pre-jump 2. And now it's all on Harrisburg to pull a rabbit out of the hat, engineer a reverse sweep against one of the best teams in the country. As Helix goes up really well to read that one. Poor Polar kind of walked himself into that one. Crispy down to Helix, top corner, and what a find! Concord yet again getting the first goal. Let's see, Samas. That's a flawless touch off the sidewall. Surely this is a dunk on in. Borderline unsavable for Polar, as Samas undoes the entire team with an assist from Crispy, coming out in the stat sheet, but certainly just crowding the net there for success. And now Harrisburg really has to dig deep. They went 5 against the team last time. I don't know if they're gonna live to see 4 at this rate. 3-0, 90 seconds in. Forgot about North. Well, I mean, they're not in this tournament, mainly because they already probably know that they're guaranteed first seed. Concord making a good case for second, though, as poor Nex gets slapped into the outer atmosphere, as well as also provide them a quality target. Again, first goal of this match point game was made in by Helix into the top corner. As Samas will get a pogo. You have to be kidding me. Cross court. And look at this. Or is, I believe that's a plan B, technically. And that is all she wrote here. 5-0 in the final game. Multiple goals in the lead in the penultimate game. And it will be Concord, the Colleague pre-jump 2 champion, going into CRL quals this weekend. GG's. Concord's here to play, I'm not gonna lie. More or less, it seems like kind of a non-factor school in a lot of quals. They were like, okay, you know, they were getting some wins. They would go like probably three rounds into quals and then get eliminated. That was disgusting. Like that first Harrisburg series, where they played. They went to 5. It was looking pretty back and forth, a lot of 1-goal games, and I think they just ran out of steam. That or Concord just came in after, I don't know, playing ranked, goofing around in free play or something, and then they just cruised. Just ran out of juice, I guess, from Harrisburg. I would like to hear their perspective on it, but either way, another good team to watch. Definitely reconsidering where I want to put them on my power rankings and seeds. So I guess we'll see what happens in the future. But for right now, yes, that is the championship going into Concord University. Helix, Samas, Crispy going to collect even more money and more accolades. I suppose we'll see them on the flippity flop.
Next stop is the Bluegrass Boost Battle. Can you talk more about that LAN? Since we've previously been, can you talk more about that LAN experience and what you're expecting more from this semester compared to previous semesters?
Yeah, so we have been to BBB. This is our 3rd time going, and the first time we got 3rd, and then the second time we got top 6, getting knocked out really early on day 2, like Championship Sunday. The guys were really disappointed. But shout out to the BBB guys. The level that they have this tournament now is completely insane. We have us, Akron, Ball State, BPC, I think St. Clair's going. So like the level that BBB is at now is completely different than what it was last year. And so the level of competition is going to keep getting better, and having that at a LAN to experience like esports in person is a feeling that you don't get very often. I know the guys are going to take full advantage of that, and they're super excited, and I know that they want to make it 3 for 3, and I think they can do it.
This is the final question. When it comes to this Rocket League squad, what is the end goal for this academic year?